it going, guys? It's Ricky with Tech Solutions. So thank you guys again for joining us for another helpful video within our YouTube channel. So today we're going to be answering a question that's frequently asked within our Tech Solutions group, and it is how to grow your Robinhood account. So we talk about being consistent, seeing steady growth. That's why we initially started this $1,000 challenge, and showing people on how powerful the power of compounding interest can be. Locking in 2.33% growth per day, 3 times out of a 5-day period, therefore accommodating that PDT rule, can grow your account from $1,000 to $20,000 consistently within 365 days, so a year, right? Now, what's another way that you can grow your account aside from invest? So something that I feel like people don't really see the value in, but is an extremely powerful tool, is the power of saving. So people always ask me, how is it that I bought my GTR? How is it that I bought my house at such a young age? And it really came down to saving money. I don't want to say that I was cheap with my money, but from a very early age of 14, even then I had enough money saved that I can buy whatever it is that I wanted within the means of being a 14-year-old, right? And I understood how powerful it was and how important it was to save money. I didn't have any expenses, so I let that be, in a sense, my understanding, why I should start then. For those that don't have any expenses, just understand how powerful the power of saving money can be. So let me give you guys an example. Now, I bought my GTR and I had my house by age 21, right? I had the GTR paid out, right? And I put, I believe, 10 to 20% down within my first investment property. And I was able to do that not because I make a ton of money a year, because I didn't within that time. So pretty much what it came down to is I started saving. I started saving from a very early age, and I really watched my expenses. So by the age of 14, I knew I didn't have many expenses, and I made sure I took advantage of that. And I know not everyone has the blessing of, being able to save, especially at an early age. Sometimes you might have to work a little bit earlier than others. But again, I'm just talking about my story and what kind of has led to my success when it came to growing a larger Robinhood account as well as a larger savings account. So from a very early age, I got introduced about like automatic deposits and stuff like that, and the transfer from your checking account to your savings account, and how in the long run, just again with simply just adding simply $25 to $50 to $100 either weekly or monthly, can be a powerful tool. And it's something that I've done from a very early age. Now, in learning that and what led to, in a sense, the success of me having enough money to buy the things that I wanted by the age of 21. Now I want to talk to you guys about how you guys can do this with your Robinhood account. So Robinhood does have an option for you to set up automatic deposits, and you can set this up, it would automatically deposit, I believe, every Monday of whatever, if you choose, daily, monthly, or weekly as well. So it allows you to choose what it is that you want it to deposit and a certain dollar amount. So I think that this can be a very powerful tool, especially for those that aren't introduced or don't really see the value in savings, on how not only with the power of compounding interest you can grow your account, but just imagine how much more powerful that compounding interest would be if the overall just principal value is greater, right? So the reason that compounding interest is so powerful, it's because of how consistently you see growth within your account, right? It continues to multiply at a consistent rate. The same thing with a savings account. So for those that don't see the value in savings, just imagine, saving $25 if you can weekly. Now do that, 4 times in a month and then 12 times a year. You in a sense have $1,200. Now just imagine if you had that with $100, or you're able to do that, with $500, whatever it is that you can do within your means. Just think about it long term, not just in a year, not just in 2 years, but maybe 10 years down the road. And also how savings can almost act as a catalyst for this compounding interest. So I really wanted to introduce you guys to a technique that I think is overlooked, but I really do believe that saving money has definitely led to the success of where I am today, not only because of the money that I've been able to save within the past years, but because I really discovered the value of investing. So I would really want to hear what you guys have to say on any techniques or any, in a sense, best practices that you guys have about saving money and what it is that you guys want to achieve. I don't really want to hear the certain dollar value, because some are going to be greater than others, and I really don't want to subjugate anyone. But I really want you guys to focus on and support one another with helping each other understand how important saving money is and how important it is to see consistent growth within your account. So a lot of people might be thinking, 2.33% growth a day, 3 times out of a day, is not really the return that I'm seeing. But just think about it long term and how that can assist, if not accommodate, the type of lifestyle that you might want to live. being able to make, extra $20,000 a year your first year, being able to make an extra $40,000, your second year, being able to make, 80, 60, whatever it is, right? Just think about and do the formula. I have a growth plan Excel sheet within the TechBuild Solutions Facebook platform. The link is provided for you down below. You can do the math yourself and let the numbers speak to you. But again, these numbers are systematic and are going based on if you hit it every single time. So that is why discipline is key into being success, not only with achieving this consistent growth within your account, but also when it comes to saving money. I don't know any multimillionaire or any super successful person that doesn't see the value in saving money. And this is personally, right? There's those that really flaunt money and that's great for them. But if you speak to any wealthy individual, they will really speak to you and talk to you about the importance of saving money and how they use that money to reinvest it. If you guys see anything that it is that I own, I in no way think that I have a ton of money, but the cars that I own and the properties that I own, I choose to take what I make and reinvest it to sell for more. So the cars that I own, like the Corvette Z06, I buy and sell for a profit. The GTR that I own, I buy and sell for a profit. The BMW M3 that I had, I bought and sold for a profit. Everything that I do, as in my investment properties and every business that I choose to invest in, I choose to dedicate my time and my money and reinvest in something that will appreciate. And that's just the type of individual I am. And again, this is me sharing my best practices in hope that this can assist, if not accommodate, some of you. So I hope you guys saw the value in this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with those that you think can benefit from it. And if there's anything that I could do to, assist in your success, please click that link down below. It will take you to this Facebook platform. It is a completely free networking group, and I'd love to be a part of your success. We're sitting a little bit over 18,500 members now worldwide, and the thing that we do best is we provide a supportive environment that talk about best practices and mistakes in effort to promote growth. Thank you guys again, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, guys. Baby, don't you let it go to waste. We could put 'em all to shame. Now isn't the time to play